Do you have a no list? Well, if you don't, then you better make one. This is Sales for Nice People, the daily podcast for ethical entrepreneurs who want to sell more because of their values and not despite them. I am Martin Steller. I help nice people sell more. And a no list is a very handy little portable razor, a set of criteria for you to determine whether or not you should engage with somebody. Because the worst thing that can happen is that low quality buyers and clients end up in your world. When you have low quality buyers in your CRM, then you end up spending time trying to follow up with people who are just not going to engage, who are not going to buy, or who are going to haggle. And if you end up with low quality clients, you end up with people who want to micromanage, or who don't show up, or who don't deliver the materials that you need to do your work. And so by entropy, bit by bit, you end up with people in your world who make your life more difficult, who take the joy out of the work, who make your process of engaging with the buyer and trying to convert them into a client frustrating and pointless and futile. And this happens if you don't have strong boundaries, or as I like to call them, a library of hard no's. And that goes onto the no list. A no list is a simple set of rules that if you identify something in a buyer or a client, you will not continue to engage with this person. For me, for example, some of the items on my no list is people who show up late. So when somebody doesn't respect my time and doesn't show up, well, that automatically disqualifies them. I don't follow up with a buyer who doesn't show up and who doesn't send a message. If you don't have the common decency to say, hey, sorry, I missed that, can we reschedule? Then it's done. No problem. No hard feelings, but also no engagement. Another criterion that I have is people who argue, people who say, yes, but this, yes, but that. We all know that yes, but means no, because. And as a coach, I cannot work with that. So I look for people who, instead of saying yes, but, go, okay, how? Instead of arguing with me, look for a way to implement this challenging or thought-provoking suggestion that I might have. That is somebody I can work with. Somebody who says yes, but all the time, well, that is just somebody that I'm not going to continue engaging with because I cannot help people who have that attitude. Another criterion is people who haggle. Yes, I'm very expensive. Yes, there's a good reason for that. And yes, I'm happy to work on the price, but it also means we're going to work on the scope of the engagement. Because these are my prices. I get to set them. It is not my buyer's job to tell me what my prices should be. So if somebody starts to haggle, then this is somebody who is now on my no list, and I don't continue to engage with that person. This sounds really harsh, but when you don't have a no list, the risk is that you end up with a whole bunch of people who are just sapping your energy, who leave you confused, who leave you frustrated because you're not being efficient in either generating the clients or serving the clients. You cannot afford, you don't deserve to have that kind of people in your life. And what's even more, the clients that you do have don't deserve you to be less than optimal simply because you have too many people who are sapping your energy. So if you want to have a sales process that is a lot more fun and efficient, and if you want to have the energy to really properly serve your clients, start listing the criteria that disqualify people. And when you find people who manifest those criteria, then simply don't engage with them. Focus on the people who are the right fit. Life is too short to deal with people who are just not ideal, right? So make yourself a no list and look at the people in your world and ask yourself, should I actually continue engaging with this person? If you want to get my book, Sales for Nice People, go to martinsteller.com/book, and I will see you tomorrow.